Here we go. All right, so Hurtworld Tips 101. It's going to be a live playthrough. My buddy Buttons, which Buttons Shoots, is here with me.
Hey.
And we're going to be doing fresh server, brand new, nothing on it. We're going to click, we're going to go in, and we're going to play through kind of like what goes through my head mentally when I'm playing Hurtworld, like what I'm trying to keep track of, what I need to do to establish a base so that I have a hold in the game, and me pre-thinking about what I need, what resources I need in order to do that, how I know which resources I need, and stuff like that. Just kind of walking through a little bit about the game, but in a live fashion. So don't expect this to be like a cropped, edited, oh, here's how you do this, and blah, blah, blah breakdown. This is literally going to be a live play of it. So it's going to be like, yeah, you're going to have to watch a lot of video. Anyways, so let's join a server that we are not familiar with because we want to play on NA or one of these ones. So let's play on... We want a good populace because we want to run into people. We want people to kill us, essentially, or attack us like they would in a normal server. So I think we're going to be good on... 38? Official NA East 1? 38, the highest? You seeing that too?
NA East.
Well, it's like the third from the bottom.
Yeah.
NA East 1. All right, so I'm going to connect that one.
Is.
So we're going to go in here. Hopefully 38 people. It's probably a weird time, like 11:14, but we do usually play at night. So, I mean, it's 11:14 p.m. Central Standard Time for me. So that's the time frame we're at right now with 38 people. That might have some effect on it a little bit, but we'll see. It is mostly a lot of foreign... I say foreign, we're in America, so a lot of other countries play the game more, it seems like, at night. But yeah, we're going to be walking through. So just right off the bat, mentally going into the game, the first thing I want to land in the new Hurtworld V2 is clothes. That's the main objective. Every piece of clothing you get permanently, because you don't lose clothes when you die with the amber system, keeps you alive. So and you can die over and over again and don't lose it. So I want to score a backpack, and I want to score shoes. Basically shirt, backpack, shoes. Those are the first three things I want. I want the shirt because that protects me. I'm immune to the cold now at nighttime permanently. I want a backpack for the storage because that influences everything. And I want shoes because that gives me more run speed, which means I can outrun noobs that are fresh spawns that try to kill me with a spear or something. They don't know that. And then if I can get to the next set of shoes, that makes me fast enough to track down and close the distance between me and other people. That's the first thing, going through my mind. Remember the days of chasing people for days and days and days in the early days? Yeah, right? Ugh,
and then
horrible.
We didn't know how to throw a spear? Oh.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Good thing you say throw a spear. The spear, to me, the primary utilization of the spear is throwing it. You land a headshot, you kill them. Doesn't matter what they are. They're in-game, they're brand new. Headshot to this little puppy right here, you're dead. So this is my favorite one, Dingo Dirty Mohawk. So we're lucky we spawned at the daytime. Do not go to the invisible water. You see it in the map in the top right. You will die. Let's take a step out there. Let's see what happens. Oh, look. Oh, radiation. Yes, don't go there. Even though there's pretty shiny things, don't go there. I know it's weird, but just don't do it. So the first thing right off the bat that I'm going for is wood. Wood on the beach. I need this wood.
I'm all the way
so
on
you
the
take a
south
look here.
side.
All right.
Where are you located?
I'm on the, almost the east. But I'm on the south side, but almost all the way to the east. So this is your
Now's a good time to show people they kill themselves.
Yeah. If you kill that is good too. If you kill yourself or you die, you spawn in, you will always spawn default in this first biome. It's called noob biome. It's the only biome you can put a shack down. That's like the temporary housing thing. It does not spawn you back. You need a bed for that. So the shack's kind of it's kind of an emergency situation. You plop it down if someone's shooting at you. People can chop it down with an axe, so don't rely on it too heavily for too long. Hopefully, we usually try to just bypass that anyways. Red houses are claims that are going to go off. If you're brand new and there's some of these, like this is 57 minutes, that's a little outside the range. If you're on a season server that's been on a little while, you're going to want to look to see if there's any of those that's going off within the next few minutes or so that maybe you can run there, get some stuff out of it that's claimed so that way it's safe on you. You can throw the clothing on. If you get killed, doesn't matter. That stuff like that I'm literally the other day played a server and got a whole base within just 2 minutes of being on the server because it went off right as I joined. But anyways, going past that, if that's not available, We spawn down here. That's good. Up there, you'll be around that area. You'll move down. Rad towns in this first section. These are going to be where rare loot spawns. You're going to want to probably avoid those kind of at the beginning unless you kind of feel like they're clear, because people usually build around them and they KOS, they kill on sight anyone that's around that, because you don't know what kind of loot they could be carrying. They could be carrying something in-game. So the first thing I want to do is grab some of these resources and crafting bench. Most likely these are going to be around the world. Don't waste your time trying to build one of these off the bat. There's probably one placed in the open somewhere. That's basically the next step to help you craft some of the other stuff. This is your handicraft, where you can craft like arrows and campfire and, you know, you see it, the basic tools. This is the first thing you want. 10 wood, 10 stone. Yeah, see, Button's already killed somebody. See, with a spear, no doubt, yeah?
This is a hatchet.
A hatchet,
Sleepers.
okay. Yeah, so sleepers. So he's killing sleepers on the beach. That's another thing. If you see a box, that is a player that has gone, that is logged off, that is disconnected. You want to kill that as soon as possible. That's a blue bunny. That's a rare bunny. You drop weapon upgrades and stuff if you kill it. So, like, yeah, you'll see these, like, orange boxes with, like, a metal frame. And that's something that's quite helpful. The bunnies, they're too hard to kill usually with a spear. They'll run off. So in order to kill bunnies, you're going to want a bow. Jump check? Okay, that's what I thought. I thought that was you. So, yeah, so, like, that was just a thing because we're not in a clan yet, so we don't know where each other are, but I figured that was a safe bet. That was him. So we're running around. We're trying to make this. See this rock up here? This rock contains coal. So I'm sorry. Yeah, coal. That's right. We'll try to make
red.
that. Yeah, red. I got confused with the flint rocks. Green is flint, yeah? Isn't it? Or is it stone? I can't remember exactly.
Flint and stone. They all
flint and
use
stone. Yeah, but flint. Yeah, so we're trying to pick these up until we get about 10 of these. So we got like 8. We're getting close. 10.
Jump
Okay,
check.
so bam, 10.
Okay,
So yeah, so we're crafted. But you notice, first thing off the bat, I crafted this. But it's red down here. This item can be protected for 1 amber, and it drops on your death, because that's what you're wanting. And once you protect the item, once you die once, you don't lose it if it's protected with amber. It'll drop the amber in its place, kind of like as a fee or something, like a price you pay, so that way the person that kills you does get some form of loot. Amber's like the main goal of the game. Essentially, it keeps your totems alive. We'll get to totems here in a second when we get to that part. So totems basically claim a plot of land for you to be able to build on. Do not place your totem down until you can build the entire base. So we're getting a little ahead of ourselves and stuff there. So we'll run up. I basically build the spear first, because that way if I engage, like for essentially, let's say Buttons logged in like this. This Buttons comes in.
Upper hand
I'm
combat.
actually would challenge Buttons to fight. Like something like that, you know, and try to throw the spear. But see, like see if I throw, and I throw short, Buttons can take the spear. So you want to make sure that shit doesn't happen also. So you might try to go in with the stabbing also. It varies. But if you get that headshot off, that is game. See, like, there you go, just like I said. Disregard this. That's just a random ass bike that someone has put there. But this is the build bench. These are all over the place because people are going to be building them and putting them down. Don't do that. There most likely is going to be one in your vicinity. Only do that if you got plenty of wood, and you kind of have to do it, essentially. So, like, that's what we're looking for. You're looking at this. You've got our next sort of thing. You know, you got the bow here, improvised bow, wood, animal tendon. We're looking for this, construction hammer. But you see, you need iron, so that's a little bit further ahead than what we're at currently. So I'm just going to be going around. The very next thing I want to get is at least probably 1 piece of amber. So I'm moving in a little bit more inward because I'm wanting to find a shigi, which is the deer in the game. They almost always drop amber, pretty much. Really high likelihood of that. Next thing, too, you're going to focus on is like the stone pick and the flint hatchet. So I didn't notice that I was 1 flint short. So yeah, so we've got some stone here. We'll go ahead and craft that, but it's not protected. So flint hatchet, and yeah, you want to kind of get that going too. Let's go back. Because we noticed those other rocks, so we moved up a little bit. There's, you know, this is a rad town, so like I don't want to go around there just yet and fuck around with a rad town because most likely someone's gonna drop me. So So let's go back out here. That was a Kanga, by the way. That's what that bike is, essentially. And yeah, basically, once you get that, you get the spear. We're kind of fortunate because we landed in daytime. A lot of times I spawn in, it's usually nighttime, and I'm like, oh, okay. And now it gets cold. You will die. Your other alternative is to make a fire, but that does use quite a bit of resource, in my opinion, for what it does. But you end up having to make one kind of anyways in the new Hurtworld. So let's see. Let's craft this. So now we can actually harvest. All your wood and your stuff, like your wood and your bark and all that, comes from chopping downed trees. Not the tall ones. Those don't do anything. They're just cosmetic. Let's protect the spear first. And the reason I say that, the reason I put so much, and it's kind of a preference, but I like the spear. I put more weight on the spear than anything else because if you're on a super active server and there's a lot of people out here, the spear is going to land you, going to protect you for one, being able to protect yourself. And secondly, is going to land you, you know, a score if you hit someone and then you get their stuff.
See, and I prefer the hatchet so that way I can build back from scratch and just get my stuff back quicker.
Yeah. It is personal preference on that one.
A lot of people like bows too, so that way it's easy. Just gather some wood and stone, and then you got arrows. So they prefer that way.
Yeah, and the hatchet also has a faster attack speed usually, like than the spear. Well, I think they're actually the same now. They kind of probably upped them, but yeah, I mean it is probably good to protect. If you had a choice, you're brand new to the game and you don't have any experience with the spear. I definitely say protect the hatchet over the spear. I just always protect my spear because literally, even in-game right now on my other server, I walk around with a spear constantly. Just because I've spent many hours throwing the spear. Man. Easiest to get, and yeah. Yeah, I spent many hours practicing with the spear. But we're still trying to work on basically gathering some resources, and then what we're going to do now that we have both of the... can actually mine.
First tool bench.
Yeah, I'm gonna head back that way too. So we're gathering up some stuff. See a box. So yeah, so here's a box up here. And what we're gonna do is we want to kill this box because this is a sleeper. It's an actual folded up character model is what's in the box. You can see his head and stuff right there. Kratox, whatever his name is. So that did the same as if it hit someone. Boom, 2 hits, he's gone. Unfortunately, he had nothing on him because a box would spawn there if he had something on him. And then he pops, of course, out of the box and goes ragdolling off side.
So I've been collecting a bunch of items so that way you can go everything that you want to. And then a little quicker so that way it's a faster guide if you want.
Yeah, Buttons is most likely, Buttons out there doing the same thing I'm doing right now, so that way we can speed it up just a little bit, because I know people are going to be like, live video, oh, it's getting nighttime, so I'm getting cold. See that? Just checking these builds just to see if there is anything in here. So we're going to let the cold build, and we're going to check. So we have like campfire, we got 20, and we got 5. So we're good, we can make a campfire. I'll move this into my inventory so we don't need to make it just yet, because maybe... you know, fate comes along our side, and there's kind of 2 options here. Fire's kind of give you away, too. Like, you can see there's a fire. It's a torch. Like, you see how bright it is, though? Like, this is how bright a fire is. Kind of brings in a lot of people with shit like that. So you don't want to... I don't recommend the fire unless you absolutely have to. The other option you have to survive the night in the cold without clothing is going to be to eat. If you can find orongs, which is the food that's planted around randomly on the map, you find it just randomly around, usually around bases. People plant seeds from orongs. That's going to be a thing that you can eat enough of it. Once you're well fed, you get plus 15 cold protection and heat protection, so you will be fine. Is that you jumping over here?
I'm trying, yeah.
So let's double check and see what we're wanting to do. We're wanting to get...
Where are you at?
by that bench. We're wanting to get a bed, so it's going to be 2 in that. So yeah, so we have enough. So we can put this down, this in here. Got our bed. This is a spawn point essentially. Our construction hammer we're still going to need iron for. So we'll get to, we need to find one of those rocks. But then we got, we're basically going to end up having to build a campfire and kind of stay the night. But buttons, reach into the back of this Kanga and take the stuff out of there. So you get lucky with stuff like this. So like the ultranium pickaxe right off the bat, piece of a helicopter thing. Yeah, look in the storage of it. Go ahead and take that because I don't want to take it because that's like a fluke that we would get some shit like that fast. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the call and make the fire, and we're gonna put it down. Looking up in this, it's gonna be bad because there's gonna be a lot of reflection, but basically we don't have a choice. We're gonna go ahead and light this, and this will keep us warm. Don't stand like, don't like you see you're just standing right here, just like la 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 la. That's how you get killed. Because I love to, you see this out here. I come around this corner and I see Button standing there. I'm gonna whip out the spear and just right to the face. That's like one of the other things you don't want to do. Like this, don't just stand here like that. That's not a good idea. Like kind of go in and out.
Warmed up and move around.
Yeah, that way at least, use the fire's still gonna be going there. You could even like put a little bit more wood or something in there if you needed to. What was that? Is that someone? Did you hear that?
Yeah, it's Discord.
The Discord? Hold on.
Is it now? It's me, bro.
Oh, it's you. Hold on, we're doing my buddy Clavs joined us in here. We're doing Hurtworld 101 training video, so just like don't be all crazy. But no, it's not streaming, it's recorded. So yeah, we're basically, stoke up the fire a little bit and stay warm. We got our bed. If you notice, it's green. Like I can put it down here if I wanted to. I can't pick it back up because I don't have a build hammer. So I'm going to hold on to this right now because I don't necessarily want to just throw an orang. So there's an orang. He found one out there and take a little bite out of this. Makes my hunger go down there.
I'm well fed. I'm going to go look for iron.
Yeah, so those will just be planted. So I'm going to get that. Yeah, so he's running out looking for iron. He has enough orongs and food that he's well fed, so he's protected. I'm going to go and venture out a little bit further with him. But yeah, we're basically a good chunk of the way through the night. You'll be good with a fire especially, but you run a high risk. Just know that with starting a fire, you do run a high risk of calling some unwanted attention.
You can also use it as a diversion. You light it and take off.
That is true also, because a lot of people will go up. Some people, even when they're trying to steal the wood out of your fire, they'll come up to the wood. They'll steal it. So, like, here's a totem. Most likely, I'm going to bet that it's not... We'll test the authorization. So this is what the totem looks like. These are people that are authorized on it. If you're authorized, you basically have the right to anything in the claim. So, yeah, it's not in this claim. So, basically... That's a worthless totem. If you notice, too, if you authorize here, it says, you have a base without a respawn point. Yeah, that's because my bed isn't placed down yet, but we're not going to do that. We don't care about that yet. We're building our own stuff. The only reason I authorized is to see if that was in the claim block. I can't show you a claim block yet because we don't have anything to pull up the claim blocks. That's the build hammer.
You can use orongs.
Yeah, I don't have any orongs, unfortunately. But that is true. That's another thing true that it's like if you find orang seeds, you'll be able to see the claim. Yeah, pro tip there. Yeah, and that's like a cheap way of doing it because if you lose one orang seed, who cares? Like, you can use that to like run around and check for things. There's a lot of bunnies in this area. Where are we at? We in the bottom? Yeah, we're in the bottom section. There's a lot of bunnies. There'll be some. So here's iron. This is what we're looking for. This is the iron rock. It takes quite a bit to mine with a stone pick, but you'll get it eventually.
Also, another pro tip: the blue pickaxe acts as a hatchet as well.
So then we got 3 iron, but this needs to be smelted. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go and craft another fire. Drop this in here, but I don't have any coal. I think does it get hot enough now without the coal?
Yes. What no, not
400. Yeah,
use, coal.
You have to use coal.
Yeah, on the
yeah, I remember.
fire
So,
or
but lucky us. We mine this. This is a coal rock. Red is coal rock. And bam, coal. So coal burns at a higher temperature than wood does, of course. Logic. So then the fire, the temperature here. Temperature burns at 510. Iron smelts at 400. So yeah, there we go. But then you can see too, temperature here is only 250 for wood. I could have just looked over the tooltip, duh. And I'm the one doing the guide. So anyways, so this is smelting the 3 pieces of iron that we have. We're going to go ahead and take that 1 piece of iron out. See what else was for the construction hammer. Was it? Oh, see, I needed 1 more. I should have protected that. So we need 1 more piece of amber, and then we'll be good to go for that. We're going to go ahead and take the coal and that stuff out of the fire because it's daytime. You also see that I'm getting heat stroke because the coal is so hot that it actually overheated me. So it's burning me up, and that can cause damage also if that bar reaches maximum. That's basically how the basic mechanics of the game work. Bar reaches maximum, you start taking damage to your health, and then you die, of course, when it reaches 0. I'm going to move up here. Basically, is that you jumping? No?
Yeah, I was just now jumping. Yes.
Okay.
I have
Always
plenty
making
of
sure.
resources if you would like to start your base.
We good? I want to show them kind of like how it's done. A little bit more anyways. I just need... Do you have amber? Okay, see, so I got the amber I need. So now I have the amber I need, I'm going to head back. And I'm going to go ahead and just tell Buttons, yeah, okay, give me the stuff. We'll fast forward a little bit since they get the gist now of the farm, essentially.
Yeah.
I'm sure. If you don't, then this is an advanced guide.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
welcome to Hurtworld.
Yeah, welcome to Hurtworld. And you're dead. I'm up here on this hill, by the way.
Gotcha.
I don't know why I just put that in there. Put this in there. Shift click, by the way. Instantly puts... Oh, is it 5? Damn it. You have a...
That's why you have buddies. What you need.
Put... You have metal?
Yes.
Be nice.
Well, I don't have the
I mean,
metal
I
bars.
could just,
Not as cool
could
as
just
you.
take it from him, you know.
I mean, welcome to Hurtworld.
Oh, see that? Person on some form of motorcycle or bike. I can't tell if it's a Kanga or a quad or whatever out that way. I'd be leery of that shit. Let me make a campfire again.
I'll throw you down some building material.
Wait, I'm trying to craft it from the actual thing.
It looks like you can stack things further
Grub.
than the 225 limit
Grub left.
on most servers.
We're gonna light that. Oh, nope, that's not hot enough to melt it. Take this out. Put this in. Now we gotta move away from that so we don't die. Alright, so our next thing there, so thank you for the materials. He killed a Shigi, so he got some leather from that. I don't think you can make anything with 5. It's 9, yeah, for the... Yeah, the very first thing you're gonna want to build, so that way you're immune to the cold, is gonna be the shirt. Also, don't leave your shit in the workbench like this when you walk away, even for a second. If I walk away for a second, check this fire, some guy happens to be running up this hill, grabs the shit out of the workbench and runs off with it, but I'm not
you
fast
lost all your
enough to...
work.
Yeah, bam, it's gone. You're basically screwed. So... Yeah, see, look, he was already back here at the workbench while I'm, like, look over there looking at it. But, you know, and what happened? My workbench is empty, so he gets nothing. Alright, so we're going to let that do its thing. And then we want to get this... The build hammer is what I recommend next, so that way you kind of know what's going on. Of course... It. It's gonna take a little bit there. Was it 5? Something like that. 3. Okay, yeah. So now we have this. Our next goal is concrete. So 40 makes a big square. 20 makes a tiny square. You'll see the squares here in a second. So we're just gonna use all of it that we have to make this, and then we're gonna need to make wood and that's gonna work. We're willing to risk the one thing here. So we want to kind of... Is this you with a spear? Jump check?
Yep.
Okay. I was like, what the fuck? Okay, so we want to try to pick like a semi-good location for where we are and what we're doing. Now this is a decent rad town to spawn in, so we want to start looting this rad town on the regular. So we're gonna want to try to pick kind of a somewhat elevated spot, and we're gonna start looking at build lines. So click the X button so you don't have anything obstructing your view, and then you see these build plot lines. It's actually a square, like a rectangle. You can kind of see it there, and that's one build plot. So one totem claims one build spot. No one else can build on that totem unless they're authorized. So the point of the game, you build C4, you blow something's base up, you get in, you get the totem, you can tear everything down and take all their stuff. That's essentially how it works. So, and you can see there's people that have built up around in this area. So another thing,
a house is it's just like real life, location, location, location.
yeah, that is true. So another thing too that I kind of forgot about this is this is something new with V2. That's why I'm not 100% on that. Is now you can pick this stuff up. So with the build hammer, so you can actually pick up the workbench. So now
the metal.
you got it. Okay. So yeah, if you can get that, yeah. Okay. So like so now it kind of opens up a little bit because we can actually claim unclaimed stuff. So like earlier where we saw that storage box and that other stuff, we could actually go back there and take that stuff over. Another thing too is you can test if you're running by a base like this and maybe it's deauthorized. You can click into it. Okay, it's not. See, it's saying I cannot delete this because I don't claim it. I just wish you could access the bench through that. It triggers me. Anyways, so we're gonna try to find a decent little base area. Shacks around here. That's not too far from the rad town. Probably gonna go around here. I feel like I'm running in circles.
Yeah, unless you're in a clan, you lose each other pretty easily.
Yeah, that's true. Another thing we like to do is we like to build up on rocks because it adds like a terrain element. People jumping, and then they have to kind of jump up there. And then if you're good at jumping, and some other people aren't, you know, they break their legs trying to jump up to your like the base where your base starts essentially.
Yeah, and another thing that I feel is important is on top of build hammer to pick stuff up that people leave behind, like benches.
Oh yeah.
You can use the recycler, which is coming up later.
This is a little
And
bit
you
too
can just
crooked.
take all this stuff that people leave behind, recycle it, and it's faster than just going outside and farming yourself.
Alright, so this takes a little bit of a hop to get up here. I see that it's got a decent, oh, kind of a little chunk here. Let's take a look over here. Down there, so that's too far. I'm trying to get decently within the range of the place, but not like, you know, too bad of a build spot. So like, look at this. This whole rock is almost claimed by this one. Oh no, it's about split in half. Never mind. Rip. Like some bad spots in here, huh? You don't want anything like this where it's like where they can jump down on top of your base. See, that's a good one up there. They gotta claim, of course, on that. So for this, we're just gonna move maybe a little ways out. I don't recommend also being on like anything like this open area, this flat land. I do not recommend that if it's gonna be like a main base. And that over there. Oh shit, the Shigi attacked me. Okay, so here, it's coming up. Pull up the spear, line up the head, headshot, bam, insta kill. Amber, bones, leather. That's what we want. We're almost to our shirt. This right here. This is where we want to be able to put our totem down. So I was trying to find a good spot for us, but we're gonna now that we've moved up into here, we're gonna be focused on getting this for the totem. We actually have enough to build the totem, but I want to mine this rock to show you guys, like, this is the rock that you have to go for to get the parts of the totem. The clay. It's going to be that clay that's going to slow you down a little bit. It's because these rocks are hard to mine. They're a little bit rare. The limestone you're going to use to make the foundations. That's out of concrete. And then the the clay is going to be used to make the actual totem to claim that section of land. Buttons, where you at?
Good question. I'm near the rad town.
I think what we're going to do... People built
in the hills
all
by the
over
red
this
town?
place. Yeah, like right down from it. Kill this Shigi. Hopefully it drops some leather.
If you're
Oh,
facing
whoops.
the rad town, what direction?
Well, I'm like west.
Is that when you're looking at the rad town, you see?
No, I'm telling you the direction from the rad town that I am. West of the rad town.
Ah.
Find some more of this. Because this is something you'd have to do. Buttons kind of sped me up by giving me the stuff to make the totem. So we're going to mine this just so... I know a lot of complaints that I've saw from people was I keep getting killed. And I'm running a huge risk. Like, I'm doing something that I normally would not advise, is being this close to a rad town this early on. Because, like, if someone sees me right here, they're going to kill me. Because they're going to think, oh, he looted the rad town. There was a stake. I can't pick that up. Rip. I have. Can I drop wrong seeds? And you can eat the steak raw. Perfectly fine to eat the steak raw. I actually got that just in time. Rip. So this is the seed thing. You see how it's showing me the build lines also? And you plant them just like that and they'll grow back.
Let me in.
Talking about
Wait,
let you
have
in.
you built? Oh,
No.
you haven't built yet?
No, I don't have a totem yet.
Ooh, terrifying.
Trying to find a good spot. I think we'll just find a spot. You think we're just gonna find a spot and pop it down? I don't know. I want to show them how to, like, more of like an identifier on where to build and where not to build, though.
I'm on top of these houses over here. So
So,
if
like-
you're facing the rad town, what is your company?
If I face the rad town, it's north, but I'm literally like south. I'm like on the back part of the rad town where we came out of the hills. I see you. Is that you up there?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, that's not me. I didn't build that shit.
I know. You're such an expert, though, so I thought that was you already.
Ah.
You can claim spots like this, and then wall off this spot, so that way you control an entrance.
Oh yeah, were you all off rad towns?
Yeah.
Yeah, see
Or
that
at
would
least
that would have
wall
been
off.
a good rock to have. They took it, unfortunately. So what we'll do here, since this is like the back half, man, I kind of want this rock. This one?
What?
This
The
one right
one
here
you're
in front of
standing
us?
on, or
No, the one in front of us.
Well, if you just build some stuff right here, get some stairs going.
So in this instance, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna build. So we're gonna run a little bit of a risk because we're gonna build here first. That's one. And see, anyone with a hammer can come up and take this from us if they wanted to right now. Oh, are you serious, bro? It's not letting me build the concrete like right here.
Oh, it says no building. Cause you're. Oh, I got you.
Oh, it says no building.
Yep.
Hey, do you got any food?
Yeah, Nora. The one and only.
Oh,
I'll
perfect.
farm you food so that way you can stay
Perfectly
alive.
timed. But see, that's the thing too. Like, so you have to be focusing on food. Now, I'd be okay because like normally I'd be killing a shit ton of shigis right now. I guess I got kind of distracted there by trying to pick this build spot. Showing you that you can, you got to be aware of your surroundings and stuff too. Those orongs are growing out there in the distance. So we're gonna go ahead and let's say okay, the food is killing me. I actually have a few seconds before it starts killing me again. So we're gonna start an emergency base where we build, within a time zone. So yeah, this is within the no build zone still. That rock is too. That's probably why no one claimed that rock. So we're gonna go out this way a little bit.
Hey, jump check. Oh, okay. You got
There's a
lucky.
garage over here. So we're gonna go out just a little bit. I'm curious, dude. I'm almost willing to like jump it all the way. We should have started from the top and gone down. I feel like we should have started from the top and gone down.
Eh,
So we're kind of hitting a snag right now because it's like, oh no, I'm hungry. I'm losing health.
that's just Hurtworld though.
And I mean, yeah, that's Hurtworld. So like,
I got a steak for you.
So Buttons is gonna keep me alive, so that we don't have to make a decision like that. That's something we would do right there. Is build that and then go up. I'm starting to actually get hurt.
Where you at? I'm jumping. I'm in the middle.
Over here up on this hill. I see this build line. Right here, Buttons. Turn. He's gonna throw this down so I can stop dying.
It'd be faster if I could just make a campfire for you, but I understand the urgency. And now we're getting cold. Welcome to her.
Yeah, welcome to Hurtworld. This is kind of the thing.
So what you're gonna have to do now, since we're in an emergency situation, start building. Throw your bed down. Sometimes
Yeah.
you don't get to build the base you want.
Yeah, so like what we're gonna do is we're just gonna call it here, because that's happening. We're at a little bit of a disadvantage too because of the one used concrete already on the one thing. But we're gonna do this. We're gonna drop this. Sometimes this is what it takes. Are you serious right now? We're gonna build to the snap point. I know how to build. I play this game, and we're gonna build just a simple two by two. So we're gonna do thing wood. So this is the first thing you build. This is what I recommend in any fight situation. And because this thing cut off right here, we're gonna switch up to where the door positioning is. So we're gonna build door frame. Always build mini door, tiny door, actual door, and then build here, airlock it, large or small tiny door, and then I'm gonna put it this side, and then I'm gonna put large wall, door. And I'm doing this now. Normally before I actually do this, I would have the totem in my inventory so I could slam the totem down. Given that Buttons is out there protecting, so that way we can have a little bit more, concentrated here. We're okay. Buttons would tell me like some shit. Buttons, you got wood on you by any chance?
Yep.
Oh yeah. So you want this pre-calculated out. I used a little bit more wood than I should have. So no build permissions. Can't put my bed down yet. So it's getting cold. Shit's going bad. So you need this first, obviously. Buttons, where you at? Wood.
Alright. Wood.
So we want to calculate that out a little bit more before something like that happens, of course.
You gonna
So
start a fire with that wood?
Yeah, hold on.
I'll always build a ceiling. That's rule number 1.
Yes. Well, so before I started building, Buttons, you kind of rushed me along here. So before we start out on this, we always want to build the totem. Oh shit! I just crafted another totem. This is this fucking workbench.
Okay.
Welcome to Hurtworld. So you always want to build build the full thing.
You got that fire?
Once you have this block, god damn it, bam, there we go. There's that. Campfire, because Buttons is like freezing to death. Yeah, I don't have enough wood to build that. Because we used some other
No
side.
build permission. Where's your totem?
Claim right there.
Authorize.
So we want to throw this bed down. Let's get the hell out of the way.
Fuck
Oh my
that.
god, you put it down on the thing! Why you do this to me? So now my bed is here, so I'm good. If I do happen to die, I'll set my spawn, make sure that's active on there. Claim is active, this is down. We got our little shack. God damn, this is like Welcome to Hurtworld by noobs. Shit. Okay. So keep in mind though, this is just emergency wise, cause like, Butts, get the fuck away from the door.
Move! I'm trying to put my bed down.
I'm trying to pick up this bed. We need to put the beds in here. Put your bed in here. Can we not put our beds in here? God damn. This is fucked.
Fire went out. I can't see.
Where's the fire even at, bro? You made a normal fire? Why did you make a Oh my god. We're gonna die because of you.
I can't see.
So that's what happens when you die. This is what happens when you die. But we're safe because we have a claim, we have it built, we have an airlock, we're okay with that. So we'll spawn at the bed. It's the brand new bed, so it's gonna be like 100 and something seconds. So we don't want to spawn at random, because if we spawn at random, everything we have is going to be dropped there. Hey, Buttons, can you put the amber in my bed? How much amber do we have in the bed? Or how much amber do I have on me?
Oh, I just went outside. Oh, there we go. The sandstorm ended. I can now see. Do you need amber in your bed?
Yeah, put the amber in the bed. How much
Like
amber?
all of it?
How much amber do I have for starters?
We got enough for you to spawn back.
Bro, just tell me how much you have in there. Goddamn.
17 total.
Yeah, put that shit in there. Put it in there.
I did. It's already in.
Oh, it's still not gonna let me because this is the one timer. Let's go to customize player and then choose spawn location. Nope, it's not gonna let me because it's the first bed placement. It doesn't let you on the first bed placement. Me and Clav tried to test this out before and it did the same thing. Learn something new every day in Hurtworld.
Well, let me put my bed down.
So, anyways, you find a location like that. Sometimes shit happens like that where you know, worst case scenarios, things hitting us. I mean, no, worst case scenario would have been someone trying to kill us right then also. But you always want to make sure you have the totem on you first. At least 80 concrete. At least now, modern Hurtworld, we're looking at probably 300 to 450 or something or so. 300 or so planks, wooden planks. So that way you can build the outer walls, the airlock doors, and the two tops, and then seal yourself in, and you're good to go. You have at least a place where if you die, you can go back to, a place where you can start storing resources and all that kind of stuff. And then you can kind of go from there and develop out your base and what you want it to be, where you really want it to go. What we're going to do now is if me and Buttons can get enough resources, we're going to build shirts, backpacks, shirts, backpacks, shoes, and then we'll be good to pretty much explore anywhere in the new biome, and we'll find like a better place to kind of go from there. I love waiting on this screen for like minute something. It's fucking amazing.
Hey, it's something that everybody will experience at some point.
That is true.
Perfectly fine.
And this is what I'm saying is be patient. Take the 150 seconds. Wait to spawn, because if you hit this spawn at random, which I'm sure a lot of new players do, when you come back, you'll have all your stuff, your weapons and such. But look what happens. I come back. Nothing is protected. If someone kills me right now, I am dead. And I lose it all.
You're starting over.
Yeah, and yeah, brand new. Started over from scratch. Did you get wood by any chance? We need to put another topper on that other thing out there. And the reason we say this too is because
hang on.
Is because
Vehicle.
you know, look at the look at the you would think I was secure, right, with the base. Now watch this. Right into the base. Right into the base. Now here's what's worse. Here's what happens to most people when, and this is some noob shit that we did right here. This is horrible. Horrible that it was built this way. Hop, land on the side, walk over, and if there's no roof, I have the totem now, and now everything that's yours is now mine. And that's what you don't want to do.
There's a person.
Even though it looks secured, right? Yeah. So let's build. I think that was enough. I think that's enough. So let's go ahead and build a roof on this because that needs to be done as soon as possible. And now you're good. I thought I put that down. We didn't have enough wood last night. It's okay. Over the nighttime. All right, so get rid of this small jump shit. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, we're storing stuff in here now because we don't need to worry about that. So this was an emergency case. Did you take all the amber? Is all the amber on you right now, or is it in the bed? Is it in the bed? It's in the bed. Thank God. Okay, and you can take it out of the bed. So we'll secure this. Secure all my stuff. Never go outside. If you have enough amber to secure it, and you're not okay with losing it, don't go outside with it without it being secured. Clavs learned this the hard way. Clavs, you still here, buddy?
Yeah, I'm still here.
So we do this. I put these in the roads all the time just to try to fuck people up when they're driving down the road really fast, and then the thing maybe doesn't load in and they go flying off. So here's a special Shigi up here. Don't throw your fucking spear at me, bro.
Practice. Wow.
Yeah.
Dick.
So, we're gonna try to kill this thing to try to see what it drops. Maybe not. Okay, it's running away too far. We're not gonna fuck with that.
What is that? Is that a special one?
Yeah, it was a special one, but then it like started hauling ass the other direction. Like, what the fuck? Okay, so there's our little noob shack right there on the hill, and basically we're gonna just kill Shigis and work our way up there, so that way we can get to a better spot that we want to actually build and live in. Buttons, noob spear skills.
Yeah.
Took your spear.
Like I
by the
said,
way.
hatchet.
Oh. Oh yeah, see my orongs, they came back.
How much
they
leather do
grab
you
me?
need? Because I have quite a bit.
How much is quite a bit?
23.
Like, go start making shit then. You know what to make.
Oh, I know what to make. I'm just saying, like, how much do you need?
And always combat them with throwing it. Oh, wow, noob skills right here. The headshot's an insta kill. Because if you try to stab them, if you're sitting there and you're stabbing them with that, you're gonna take damage, which is not good because then someone could come up and just one tap you and finish you off.
Fart in your face and then you're dead.
Pretty much. So I'm well fed. You know what makes me sad is it doesn't do the "oh that's good" anymore. It used to say "oh that's good." Damn, that sprite's crispy. So we've gotten pretty lucky without there being anybody fuck with us. Moron, bitch. Oh, we're gonna go around this way. Kill a couple more of these dudes. So you saw like a somewhat bad case scenario with building and whatnot. Mistakes that are made, you know, when you panic and you start to build and you do things like that. Don't ever put your totem down. Don't ever put your totem down outside of the base. Under no circumstances. Because anyone can just walk up and then undo everything that you built. And you always build an airlock. Remember that shit. Always build an airlock. You know, for 30... How many people are on right now? We got 38. I figured we'd run into someone.
So you mining?
Yes.
Alright, well, I was like, wow. Look at that. I ran into somebody.
Right there. That's not the... No.
Alright.
Alright. So Button said he's got quite a bit of leather. Oh, there's some more deers out here. Shiggy. Come to Papa. I said come to Papa, not run away. I totally overestimated his speed on that one. Lining up the shot and hit him in the head. The most satisfying thing in this game. The fuck? I was like, what is happening? Alright, so we're like one short. Buttons has some extra. Put him in the bench. Yeah, you
One
did.
short of what?
Actually, no, I did have 10. Okay, so I could actually make those. So you watch me kind of gather enough for the shirts. We put this in here. Swap that out. Craft the shirt. So now we're protected. We're done with that.
If you want to make it incredibly fast, make a bow.
Backpacks 20. So take a look here. Yeah, we need 50 wood. I don't have 50 wood. So we're gonna plant some orongs too outside. Go ahead and put this in the workbench. Be on the safe side. Are you out there chopping?
Yes. I'm not sure how close to the base you think I am.
across the street.
Okay, yeah.
So we're gonna check something real quick, because this is gonna help us out, and I think it's actually doable or feasible for us to do. Okay. Big's fat. A little bit further. The recycler lets you recycle things back into their basic parts that was required to make them, so it makes it much easier to progress along here. But the backpack and then the shoes is what our main thing is going to be. We can actually make the stone pick. So we're going to iron pick. We're going to do that. Look at the iron axe. We don't have enough wood for that. I probably should have done the iron axe first, yeah. Alright, so let's get out of here. Do you have a bed down in here?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, blind or something, I don't know.
Well, that's where your original bed was.
Oh, that's why, okay. Cabbage out. We're basically looking for Shigis to kill to get parts to make a backpack. And of course we need to mine, so we have stone and stuff to make a stone wall. Makes it easier to build the next part of the base. And we want to hit these two because we want to get the ambers from them, so that we can secure everything. And more wood so we can make the iron hatchet, all the while making sure it's secure. Always make sure it's secure. Amber is your best friend in this game. Heard movement over here. Be someone in that base. Always be like weary too, like aware of your mining and stuff. What like how close you are to a base or something like that, because that's really a trigger for someone to come out and kill you, because they're like, oh, someone's out there, and they're probably preoccupied like mining or something.
They know you're collecting.
Yeah, and they know you're collecting resources, and you're a little loot bin out of it. They can just come out and pop and get the candy.
Especially if they have guns.
That is true. Do it all the time. So,
How you doing on food?
I'm doing okay, because I made sure I was well fed before I started running again.
Gotcha.
I planted some orongs outside too. Alright, so here's one of the boxes that spawned. We're running through here to try to grab some, see what kind of rare loot we can get, see if there's anything good. Alright, health kit, again, it's decent. For us right now. Will heal us up if something goes awry. That's what you want to do too, is like when you do start looting these rad towns, is running through here. And like I said, this is high risk, not having anything to defend yourself. But sometimes you gotta risk it for the trisket. Hoping to see some activity. See what we can do.
Well, I can go flooring it through here.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I feel like I wish we had built up north, because I feel like that would have been better. Like if we had spawned in up
Random
north.
spawns, starting fresh. This is what it is.
No, I mean like up north, like die until we spawned up north, because I think up north, I feel like up north is like
It's got
more.
a little more jungle, a little more. Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna stop messing around in here because we want to try to finish this out. We have enough now to make the iron axe. Like I was saying too, like before it was all about your tools from the get-go, because those are permanent as long as they were on your hotbar. But now it's all about the clothing and then your tools and your guns and stuff. Once you get the clothing, this gave them time for the sheeties to spawn back, which is what we need. We needed. And I usually make a couple of spears because I want the PvP. That way if you throw a spear and they happen to pick it up, you're not SOL because, oh shit, that's my only weapon. No, I have another spear. Joke's on you. Normally, when I start, I usually carry about 4. Just because sometimes when I'm fighting people and I know I'm at like difficulty, I'll throw the spear down and they'll be like, oh, he dropped it. And that like draws them in to pick it up and I have it timed like where I hit them with it. Oh, shit. Yeah.
Alright, we should have enough stuff.
Alright, so simulate me killing a couple more of these.
Here. You need food?
No, but
No,
you cook.
you don't need it.
You cook some steak. Okay, I see that.
Yeah.
Fucking. F2, by the way, takes you in a third person if you want to see some
Tons of
crazy
overalls
spear
out here as
things
well.
like this.
Made plenty of iron.
Yeah, I'm like burning alive when I walked up on the base. Alright, so we're gonna drop the rest of this in here. And then, alright, so we should have enough to build backpack. Yay, backpack. Boom, double the inventory space right off the bat. You're good to go. Shoes. What is this? Plus 1% movement speed. Hey, every little bit counts in this game. So we want there. And then we're looking at simple shorts. 16. Yeah, we're a little bit shy. Should have killed that other
It's
sheep.
warm jeans.
Yeah, but you don't. The shirt alone protects you from the warmth and the heat.
Yeah.
So you want simple
I just
shorts.
like wearing pants.
Oh, okay, so see how you.
I just like having no breeze.
I don't even have 8. Okay, all right. So let's.
You
We're
need
gonna
more leather? I
Whoa.
got more leather.
stack this up here.
Here you go.
I was like,
Hopefully that's enough.
that's not. We needed 16.
16.
We now have
One second.
6. So, all right. So we're gonna recalculate here. We already have our totem. This is gonna be kind of more of an appropriate build, but you can throw one of these down if you need to in the beginning. So we're gonna calculate it. So we're looking at what, one solid wall that's full high is 10. So we're looking at 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 60, and then one tiny door. 60, 70. You're looking at 70. Wait, that's 80. Yeah, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So 80 wood for that. And then a door is going to cost you 60. So 150. So every 150 allows us to build a square with one door. Well, 150 plus the... How much is this? 20. That's what I thought. So 175. So every 175 wood planks, you can build one complete door. Airlock door. So we got 210. Build a few more of these. Okay. Oh, there we go. We need probably just a little bit. Go ahead and eat this before it spoils.
Yeah, orongs outside as well. Always good to have an orong supply for moments like this.
Right, so we're gonna craft this too. More ongs. Now you'll notice that the cold will not affect us because we have on.
So now we can go out in the nighttime without having...
Yeah, we
Without
can
the
go out in the
elements.
nighttime without the elements destroying our ass. There. I just walked out the door with that totem on me. That's not good because that means if someone had killed me right then, I would have lost it. But Little mistakes like that. You don't want to make in Hurtworld. Alright, we're gonna plant this back. Can't recommend enough to just get good with a spear. You're good to go. Here. Stacking this up so that way we can tell. Want a little bit there. Looking at... Make some stone. Alright. So I think we're good as far as that goes. Looking at location-wise, we usually build right here in this area. You know, depends. I like this rat town more than this rat town. But let's see. Let's try to find a decent location. You think we can make it? We can make it to all the way up to our home base.
More leather. There's more concrete.
You know, you think we're gonna try to make it building on our rock.
Okay. Hang on. 1 second.
Or at least up to that area, and we'll build around there.
You got more raw materials there.
We use all the metal?
No, it's over here. We got 29 of them.
Oh. Oh, you put them in the...
Yeah. Here.
Right. So... pants. Shorts. So then I got heat protection, cold and heat. Doing pretty good. All right. Is that enough? How much was that? 4? Yeah, okay. So that's gonna be good. Buttons. We're gonna go ahead and make the trek.
Okay.
Make sure this is on my hot bar now. You saw kind of the noob throw together beginning where we just rushed it. And just in case some shit goes down, we're gonna actually leave this here. We can come back later and tear this down for the extra resources if we want to. But it's always good to have little, bases around and whatnot. So here we go. We're gonna head out now. Buttons, you ready?
Yep.
We're gonna go to our main location. I should have got that metal. Let me go back and get the metal out. Oh, and the orongs. I'll go pick those. More or less. They'll probably go off before we get there, but more or less for the seeds.
We should probably make a bow before we leave.
I mean, if you want a bow, you can make one. I don't make bows. I don't prefer them. So like that's a bad sign. That guy can just hit you.
I might get run over.
Yep. Very possible. Your bow's in the crafting bench. Protective.
Yep.
And those. I don't have any wood. You have a wood to put in there?
Yeah,
you can make arrows?
I gotcha. No, I only have 2 wood. Oh, I've got arrows.
Oh, okay. We'll just take that flint with you then. We're gonna start making our way. Making our way downtown, walking fast, chasing ass. Welcome to Hurtworld, bitch. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na. Making my way, making my... Oh, I threw... Like... The hell was Clap doing over here?
I was clapping, but it was
Oh.
really hard. It was really hard clapping because I'm holding my push to talk button. So
Oh, okay. I see what
you know what I mean?
You gotta slap the back of your neck. You gotta do...
No, I was hitting my face. I guess I. I was slapping my cheek.
Did you mind something just
Slapping
now?
your cheeks. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's another reason why. I just realized why you're getting so much resource also is because you have the blue pickaxe.
Yes. Sped it up. I put
Dude,
that blue pickaxe
So if you weren't here, man, I started out the tutorial. I'm like, what happens when you're a brand noob and you start in Hurtworld? And turn around and there's a Kanga by the first like bench that we come across that has a Mondinium pickaxe in it. And I was like, Buttons is gonna take this because this shit normally doesn't go down like that. And guys, look, 10 seconds in, we already have in-game shit. We're good to go.
Like literally, it works
like-
as an axe and a hatchet. Or,
Yeah,
I
no,
mean, a
it's a little-
pickaxe.
Do these rocks spawn inside each other? What the fuck? Okay, I guess they did.
Hey, I see the totem down here. Somebody tried raiding it.
Rating what?
This base.
Which base?
The base next to us.
The one that we were standing by?
Yeah, around the backside.
You gonna take a look here? I'm running around the fucking rock, coming back up.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, dude, I'm sure they were so salty.
Yeah, I know,
Like
right?
they blew into the base, but then this shit's like all fucked up.
Then it's
Bro,
like
you
on the
know
opposite
how you
side.
could actually get into that? If you drove a Kanga really fast and you hit something and then you got rolled, you would roll inside that base.
That's hilarious.
That would be, oh dude, I wish we only were on the other server. I would try that shit. Take the Kanga, fucking run in there, boom.
Bro.
Rolling.
Is there a ceiling on this backside?
I'm talking about,
I mean, is there a ceiling on this backside?
I'm sure there's a ceiling. There's got to be. Yeah, there's a roof. There's a roof on everything.
Okay, I was about to say, dude, I can get on top of over here and just move my way around.
Nah, there's a roof.
Yeah, not
Alright.
worth it. All right,
All right, let's keep going.
go ahead, edit that part out.
There's gonna be no edits. No edits. Like a live stream VOD. Do I still have Orogs? I do. This shit.
Fucking chiggies for days out here.
Alright, we're not gonna stop because we're just gonna keep going. We have enough to build a decent starter. So this is what I think we're gonna do. We'll go build the starter. Once we get the starter established where we're at, we'll hop back to our normal server and then show them like fast forward and then I'll explain how shit is. You feel me?
Yeah, gotcha.
Because I mean literally the what?
Did you make shoes?
Yeah.
You fast running little bastard.
Yeah, so like that shows you right there why you build the shoes. Like look at this. I can literally leave him. And what this means also, whenever you can leave someone like this and they can't catch up to you, is you can also intercept them if you're running after them.
Which is why I bring a bow.
Which is why I bring them up.
Yep, quicker interception. The arrow intercepts their head. Another thing, use your voice. Your voice is your greatest tool.
That is true. Play the player, not the game. Look at that crazy shit the person built over there. There's fall damage in this game, but if you're lucky, you can kind of like play with it. Kinda, you know. Hey, bitch. What? Oh, I was like,
Yeah.
well,
Making sure we have enough.
I'm sorry,
food.
I'm used to playing on the other server where bows are something we haven't used in a long ass time. I'm like, what the fuck?
Hey, Usain Bolt, can you slow the fuck down?
So we're
please?
about halfway there.
I'm sorry, did you say we're halfway? There.
We're halfway there. Oh, you should have made shoes. Take my heart and I'll kick you there. Hey, fuck you, Shiggy.
Oh, it lagged.
What was that bit? Something about the head always gets shot. Something.
Yeah,
Steal,
I
steal-
lagged. I swear.
steal you. Well, it was the lag. I swear, man. Promise. I'll never do it. Never do it again. So yeah, like I can literally let him. So he's like running. Hey, buddy. Hey, come back here, buddy.
Oh, what?
Oh, you stopped.
Oh my God.
You motherfucker, I was showing how he can catch up to you. And you stop running. Like, so like, yeah, you engage, you take off running, you have shoes.
Using that alt button to look around.
He's still running. Oh my God. You keep looking back. You're ruining this. Not a paid actor, ladies and gentlemen. Is this person blocking this? Okay, no. It's just a floating block. I was like, I thought there was a base over here. I was like, what? What?
Maybe they were blocking it. Somebody decided, no thanks.
That is probably true. Up, up,
12 hours later.
Bunny hop. You bounce when you run. That's another thing. If you ever see people like going downhill super fast, what they're doing is they're jumping. As soon as their feet hit the ground, they're jumping again. And downhill, you pick up so much speed. So like,
It's like
you start bouncing,
super
boom,
bouncing in Halo 2.
boom. Yep, just bouncy, bouncy. Sometimes I'm bad at it,
Oh, well, sometimes you pick up too much speed.
and then you die. You wanna know something shitty? These don't have claims. You can just pick that shit up. Motherfucker comes back, he's like, where's my bench at?
He's benchless.
He's benchless. He's been debenched. No, our base is going to be around here. So look at this beautiful rad town. Look at this beautiful rock. Now this rock is not pristine perfect, because if it was, it would have 4. Or it wouldn't have 4 blocks. It would only have 1. But then again, it's kind of good because the way we built it.
My favorite way to go up is over here.
We walk up here. Come over here. Build about halfway there. Oh, even on a prayer, you take my heart, and I take you there. Oh,
Hopefully that's how that goes.
even on a prayer. Hmm?
Huh?
What?
Nothing.
I hope you have
Hey,
enough
you
concrete
know
for
that?
this.
You know that button?
The button that shoots?
Yeah. Which button shoot? I've already gotten you with that.
Oh, I'm out. Well, this is actually a good build. So we build here. Oop. Big. No. Tiny. Tiny stone. And we go. Pop. Wall. Stone. Big. What? No. Wall. 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 There we go.
How you doing on food?
Hey, Mr. Collection Man. You happen to have anything to make concrete? Just curious. For a friend.
Let me see.
That's okay. We're gonna
Kind
switch.
of.
We're about to switch anyways. So you build here, and then we switch over at the door, and we snap this down. And the way this particular rock happens to work. So anyways, we're building this. I should not follow my own rules again. Tiny door. Stone. Tiny door. Stone. Wall. Big. And then up. There's resources. Wood. Door. That door is taken care of. And then as soon as that's down, bam, we slam the totem. Claim is ours. We're good. Drop that for some storage.
I should have 15 concrete.
It's good. And then we'll jump out here and we'll finish the roof.
Damn, I almost died. That was so close.
Someone lives really close to this. Someone lives like hella fucking close to this.
Are you guys coming on this server?
Yeah, here in
Nice.
just a minute.
Okay, I have 5C4. I'll use it.
Alright, you guys are gonna see some in-game shit. There we go. Door tiny. Yeah, see, this is like a little too low. I built this just a little bit off.
I'm bringing
You said you
concrete
found
stuff.
concrete? How much?
15, and then I have some more stuff to make it.
Might have to redo this just because the way this base is kind of weird.
I need you to open the door for me. Thank you.
Oh,
I need
I'm
you to
all.
continue to
I'm gonna need you to open all the doors, okay? I don't know, dude. I was like, what are you doing? I was like, oh wait, it looks just like our real base, okay? Oh, that's funny. You're looking at me like, hey,
Man.
hey, jackass, can you
I was
do
sitting
me
there,
some
like, trying
favors here? I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Ma'am, what do you want from me? That'll
to-
work.
Alright, so you got 35 concrete over here.
We're gonna half-ass north. We're gonna half-ass this right here.
And what you're going to want to do is build a bed. Yesterday. Where is bed?
I somehow knew I was like, we're gonna run out. Alright. So yeah. And we're gonna take this. Build the beds. The fuck? Did I just go past the bed? Where's the bed?
Yeah.
There it is.
You need more wood.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed.
Like 18. But anyways, that's what you made a bed. I see how it is.
Yeah.
See how it is. Anyways, it just so happens that with this particular rock, the way we built this, I just need to remember this goes a little bit lower next time. With the way this particular rock works, when you half build this one, it's like so glorious because it creates this perfect little like shelf ledge with the airlock, and you're just like so annoyed, and you can't get to the base any other way. Like that's the only reason we built that other part is because we're safe, because there's no way up there on this rock. Like,
Without
unless you
killing yourself.
hella build up there, and you're dead if you try to jump. So like that's why it's a safe location, because we also
Location.
yeah, location. We also didn't have to worry about someone jumping down when I was building or anything. The only entrance is right here, and you're kind of screwed if you have this, like, can't get in. So yeah, it's good. So airlock, blah blah blah. You build this, you build this, you build that. But why did we pick this location in particular? Is because, well, you're about to see. You want to see some magic? We're gonna see here. We're gonna disconnect from this server. And then we're going to join, and buttons if you want to come along with. We're going to join. So basically, you build the base. That's a good location. You pick a good location. You calculate out what you need to build the starter area, concrete, roof, wood, or stone. And you build that first little cluster, and you lock it down, and then you drop your totem. Then you can expand out slowly by adding each little, ascending cube or whatever on that. And then you build out from there as you kind of develop. Now with us doing a little bit further, because we've been playing the game quite a while, and this is what we expanded to. Same location, same everything like that. Only difference is building it out further. You build a recycler so that you can throw in all the noob stuff you get from people that you kill, like the hatchets and all that, to break it back down into a percentage of what it took to make it. You take some of the different, like the components, like your drill bits that you find, don't use them for raiding. Disassemble them in the disassembler. They give you all of the in-game materials you need pretty much as far as metal goes. The C4, the territory C4, unless you're in the territory game, disassemble that stuff. Gives you red bars to go ahead and make that next Mondanium pickaxe, that next level pickaxe. The red stones appear in there. And the other things like that. That's cool. Thank you, man. I need you to hop over to the other server.
Yeah, no, I made you a bed though.
Cool.
On this one.
Yeah.
Whenever you want to hop in there, it's the little bench.
Sweet. So there's that. There's you're going up. You build the blast furnace so that way you can actually smelt that ore. The red ore is found in the beige desert to the left or the right here. I'm actually going to pull this up as soon as we log into this server. That way I can explain this next step as far as resource gathering wise. So we spawn in. I'm gonna go ahead and hit M so that we don't get distracted there. So the red ore spawns in this biome mainly, and in this biome also. Or sorry, not this biome. This biome right here, red ore. I think red ore might spawn in this biome too, but I know for a fact, for certain, it's really good right in here in this area and in this ore biome. green ore spawns in the desert, the red desert, but you need, so the further you go this way on the map, to the right, the higher your heat protection needs to be. The further this way you go on the map, the higher your cold protection needs to be. Green ore, red ore, normal steel ore, and then I don't know that there's any actual ore in this area. The main stuff that comes from here is going to be like pretty much animal fat and stuff like that. And then
West 2 or 1?
2. And then when you go into the blizzard biome is where you have the blue ore. And what do you need the ores for? That's just what we're about to see. So this is in game essentially. We're actually on this 3rd level here. Of course, holding all my weapons that are protected. And you ask, why am I holding all these? Well, that's because they're all protected. So if someone happens to raid my base and wipes me and kills me, I wake up on the beach with all of this in my inventory to protect myself, and because I can throw all these guns in a disassembler to get resources back. So we'll show you that. So this is actually a good little test thing because we spawn in here. So you have the workbench, it's been upgraded. You have this thing, the craft from here. This can be the next thing you want to kind of go from there. The storage locker, 20 metal, 40 wood. You make a storage locker. It holds a lot of storage. So you make some of those. You move on. This is going to be like the next thing you build is going to be the blast furnace where you can smelt higher end ores and stuff like that. You know, it has more storage, and then it's constantly staying there. Then the recycler. So you take something like this, you throw it in the recycler, you get part of the resources back that it was made for, even clothing. It even gives you that back. So then you see like the axe gives you the red bars. That's the one I was talking about from there. You know, that's the high level pelts, the storage, the strong pelt from Yetis. Gonna want that. Put this in here. Oh my god, I just fucked up. Hold on. Oh shit. Took my backpack off with all this shit in it.
Oh my god, dude.
Like,
Drop it everywhere.
yeah, exploded in like a raining down of guns and shit, like in the air.
Oh.
I'm sure I lost something in that bowl. Let me count my M16 just to make sure. Okay, there's 3 of them. I'm okay. We're not going to put that in there, but you saw it had blue, so there's that. Let's put this in here. So there you go, the strong pelts, green. So to make this gun, you're going to need to go to the red desert. To make certain things, you have to basically go to each biome, and that's kind of where it gets you. One of the things here is like these. Makes those pelts. I'm trying to find, what is it? It's going to be, is it cold? No, it's not cold pants. Which one's is it? Is it this one? No? These? And does nothing give you the cold pelts back? They're like stingy on that shit, huh? So there's white pelts that you need from special rabbits and yetis that are in the cold biome that give you cold things. I just can't believe that. Fucking hilarious. Everything went flying out of my inventory onto the ground. So don't do that. That's a tip there. But anyways, so this is disassembler just to explain some of the in-game parts there, and being able to disassemble everything from the beginning helps a lot. And then this is going to be the next one. This is the titanium workbench. It's a little costly to build at first, but once you get the reds and you build this, it opens up the ability to craft all these things that the normal workbench doesn't have, like your raid drill. Still cannot recommend building this because the raid drill bits that you find, you can disassemble to get portions of these materials, and that's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. And here my buddy Clav's flying in right now with a heli and landing on our roof. Territory C4, that kind of thing. Dynamite, avgas for flying. All those different things that you basically need. But if you build this out, I'm going to put this shit back in here because we're about to go show you some real in-game shit where we raid some people.
Yo, can I borrow 50 amber to flame this thing?
Yeah. Here, let me grab it. Should be
No, you
some.
can't have
How
any.
many amber I have? No, I have 49 amber left in my base.
The fuck?
I used it all up on C4.
I'll show you 50 amber
don't
for
lie.
C4.
Don't you lie to me about using it on
I'm
C4. You didn't use it on C4. You used it for fucking. Do I not have amber up here?
Obviously, reassuring my guns costs a lot.
Nah, man. You used it on other helicopters, and that blew up. Don't lie to me.
No, it does no.
Oh, that's
never
right.
charged
That's right. The glitch. That's right.
Remember?
Yeah. So, anyways,
But usually it's reassuring
I
my
thought our
guns
drill was gone. I was like, what the
where I
fuck?
use all my embers.
So all that is up there. We're just gonna leave that open because I don't feel like fucking with that right now. But these are all of our hatches. There's gonna be pure cancer if you want to try to raid. But yeah, looky here. This looks familiar. It's almost like... Wait, what? You drop down into this. You walk out. What? On the same rock. What's happening? Oh yeah, it's the base. Just fully built out on this server. Where it goes up and over into the other section. And then also, because of the way the totems work on the way this particular base is, we have an independent garage, which means it's standalone. There's nothing connecting it, but the garage basically perfectly lines up with the road with this claim box. It's amazing. I'm going to show you real quick the garage essentially, so that way you can see garage doors. That's what building those. Always airlock everything, even your garages. We do have these that aren't airlocked, but that's not that big a deal. And then here's your car. Basically, you need not to do that because that's bad. Gasoline, gearbox, engine. Roach is the car. Kanga is the little bike, which is going to be Kanga wheels, and then Kanga engine, gearbox, and British gasoline. And another roach, and that's pretty much it. There's slug and some other different types. See some spare equipment I keep in here and stuff just in case we need it. And yeah, that pretty much sums up that biz. So Clav is upstairs, or up there, in the really in-game shit, which is the helicopter. Trying to think of other questions that people had.
Did you talk about clothing and stuff? Painting stuff?
Oh, yeah. You want to know where all the fancy paint colors came from. Where is it? They're in here somewhere. There they are. So this is a paint can. You use it on something and it lets you edit the color of the item once. You can do it to pretty much anything. Like if I want this to be... I haven't dyed this yet. I want this to be bright white. I want that to be white. This to be dark black. I want this to be bright red. That. It's like a camo thing situation. I actually want to change this to... Maybe... Yeah, okay. This to red. I don't know if I like that. Change this up. And that's a black. This to red. There we go. Yeah, so there you go. And then when you see yourself, you can't really see me on this, but it's colored there. You guys think of really anything else aside from what we're about to go show them, as far as rating goes? So you get C4 from the boxes down there, or the detonator cap. You need the detonator cap and to make the green C4, which Clav will show us here in just a minute. Oh, you need 50 amber, don't you?
Well, to claim the heli in case it despawns. But the timer's not going down. I don't know, is it because I'm using it? I don't know, it's still 19 minutes.
Sweden. So, pretty much
Well,
that
just in
covers
case.
all of that pretty much.
I think I just need one amber, to be honest.
What do you have the 50 on you?
Oh, I just claimed it. I have 2 amber on me, and I just claimed it.
Okay, then never mind.
Weird.
It's kind of glitched, I guess.
Yeah, I think you just need any amount of amber on you. Works. As long as you have any.
So I'm curious, if you have any amount of amber on you and then you claim it and then you dismantle it, I wonder if it gives you the 40 amber for the dismantle. Because that's what it does if you dismantle a car that's claimed. Alright, so we're up here.
I'm not going to try now, though.
We have our little orang farm and whatnot.
But we can experiment that. Could be a amber farm, you know?
And these are airlocks. So you've seen like the different build, like this shows you different types of airlocks you can build. So like, you just have the straight airlock, like where it's just like this, you know, it goes into a cube and then it's locked. And then we have these airlocks, which you'll see in our front part too, where it's a space. And the reason for that is so that you can shoot the person, or one of the favorite things to do. I don't think I have any in here. Buttons, we got any dynamite down there, Bo?
Nope.
Anyways, well, if you have dynamite in your storage, you can basically toss a dynamite that's used for mining into the cube. You can't pick up dynamite once it's been tossed. The person inside is screwed. It will kill them in the one cube, regardless. And that's one of the things we do. And then this is just like a directional airlock because it protects you from this airlock too. So like this is designed for you to come if someone should happen to be in that airlock, you come around the corner and you just pew 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 and kill them. And then yeah, we have our floating. If you actually look, even though this is connected now, this is actually 360-degree floating per view. So you put 3 walls, tiny wall, tiny wall, tiny wall, take out the middle wall, and you have a floating observation that no one can get through. You cannot jump through any way to get through this, even if it's on the ground floor. They can't do it, and you can, you know, hide and whatnot. You do the honors, so come. And there's this. It's another airlock. Everything should be airlocked, regardless of how crazy it would be for someone to even get up here. But on off chance someone builds on top of that rock, runs and jumps and makes it, we don't want to fuck with it. And then here's my boy Clavs. The fuck are you wearing right now? Are you the female right now? What the fuck? Wow. Wow, okay.
I was always a female.
You taking your shirt off and shit out here? You were always the female character?
Yeah, I have the skin thing, the pantless.
Oh, pantless. Okay, I was like, what? That's another thing. That thing you see, like the pantless and all that. Whoa, inappropriate. Okay, the pantless and all that. When you put it on, it makes you look like you're not wearing anything, but you actually are.
Yeah, I'll just take it off quickly.
Wearing some stuff.
Look.
Hey, are you
Yeah,
interested
so
in Yetis?
that's what he's actually wearing, but he looks like he's not wearing anything. Yeah, do the dance. So inappropriate.
Welcome to Hurtworld.
Welcome to Hurtworld. Anyways,
Right.
do we have a plan on who we're raiding, or are we just fucking going?
I don't know, just.
You have the C4 on you?
No.
There's not that many people on because it's Sunday, so
Yeah, I think there was only 11 players on right now.
This is pretty hard to fly, by the way. So, takes a little bit of getting used to. He's gone through. How many would you say?
I don't know.
20 plus now?
20. Probably
Yeah,
20.
20 helicopters that have blown up.
To be fair, yeah, 20.
Yeah, takes a minute.
are we going to
It's
different
just so
biomes?
easy to crash them.
No, because I don't think he has any of the gear either.
What, buy him?
Just making sure we're not going to any of their biomes.
His
Just this one.
yeah, his someone hit our frost base, wiped it.
I saw that on Discord. Oh, that garage thing is new. Do you see it?
Yeah,
Up top. Yeah, that's new.
let's go fucking raid that then.
Better last.
Go blow open the garage. Go take a look.
Why not? I mean,
Let's do it. You blow open the garage and park it like 2 feet from where it was. They're gonna be like, really? Go take a look. You can dye guns and all kinds of stuff. That's why you see the crazy colors. Make sure it's not fucking a deauthorized thing in the first place. Oh. Oh, this got some. This gotta have some stuff in it. It's fucking metal. So, let me check. So yeah. So look at this. This is craziness. Yeah, we need to raid this. How many C4 you have?
5.
Oh yeah, we need to raid this. This is funny. Bring a workbench with you if you can.
I think I have one. Or I can just make one. It's
Yeah.
20, whatever.
Here, check for doors.
Yeah, so when he says check for doors, what you do is you click this. I don't know if it 100% works anymore, but you used to be able to tell by like the door snaps. Yeah, I don't think it works anymore, buttons.
Boo.
Because that was kind of, you know,
Oh,
hack.
no, it doesn't work.
Yeah, a little hackery there. Wait, what the fuck? There's a wooden wall in the back.
Should I bring all 5? Right
Nah,
now?
nah, nah. Don't bring all 5. Bring like 3.
Or just, yeah, blow through this wooden
Yeah,
wall
yeah. We're gonna
repeatedly.
bring 3. We'll blow through the wooden wall if that doesn't.
Bring all 5.
Yeah, no, don't bring. Dude, don't bring all 5 at once. Clap.
Well, look at this. Look at this.
I know
Maybe
it's 2
jump
feet
over
from
here.
now.
I said I don't want to bring all 5 just
Yeah.
in case
Yeah,
someone just
no.
pops
Hey.
out and shoots me.
Come check this out. We got a wooden wall in the middle.
Maybe it's a fake base, just to mess with me.
Man, why would you
So,
waste
so
this middle?
let me check because this is 2 walls right there and 1 wall here. Yeah, it's worth 1. Let me see 1. Just 1. So this is a C4, basically in-game super weapon. The only weapon that can get through houses. You can put it anywhere floating around in the house.
I can bring the car and we can
Only-
hop on the roof.
It only takes 1 to break wood. We're gonna put it right.
The totem's probably gonna be on this side though. Okay,
Makes you say that.
blow it.
We're gonna put this here and then we're arm
It's
it.
metal walls.
And it beeps. And then it goes big boom. So we're gonna back up a little bit because we don't want to die. One for wood, two for steel or rock sometimes, and like 3 for the other one. I guessed correctly. So we can just authorize and then just
Decent shit.
open this shit up. That's
I'll
fucking
start
hilarious.
Grabbing a little deck cap so we get our stuff back.
Oh, did you get a deck? Is there a deck cap? Aw,
Yeah.
garage is empty.
That's fine.
That was funny. And jackpot, basically.
I
Was
think
right here.
We
Who owned this?
well, not really. I don't think. Is there any amber I can take?
Dennis with Hugh.
There's 19 here.
There you go. I got the bed out of the way.
I got the dead cap.
Nice.
Anything in the furnace or no?
Oh,
No.
well, we got tires for days.
I'm good on those. Oh, you're taking down everything. Oh,
That was just a fun.
that was a good C4. Wait,
Yeah.
what if we put it on the? Oh crap! If we put it on this wall or on this side,
Yeah, it would have blown into the things and we
Yeah.
wouldn't have been able to get in.
I know. Good call. Good call on that wooden wall.
So there you go. There's your shortcut to Hurtworld. Advanced guide. Straight into raiding someone. That's pretty much how that works.
Woohoo.
Yeah, woohoo.
Wanna go blow up something else or no?
Yeah, we're gonna blow some more.
Yeah. Let's drop this stuff off though. I got so much shit on me.
Okay. Come. You wanna go back to your base?
I literally,
Oh,
aside,
I mean, we
yeah,
can
if you
just drop
ca-
it here.
if you or I mean, we could fly us back over there. I mean, we can hit some other people. So I literally pretty much, aside from the few things they took, I just packed his whole entire base up in my backpack. So that's pretty much how the big backpack works. But yeah, make sure when we do this to deauthorize if we're not saving the base, so that way when they come back to the totem, they don't see it, like see who it was. That's just another tip also, guys. Well, there's that. That's that. We don't need this bit. Normally I'd
Damn.
put it in the deconstructor. Throw it out
We have
there.
so much shit.
Yeah. But anyways, guys, that's me the end of the video. Welcome to Hurtworld. Hope that gives you some gist on things. XX Redfish XX on Twitch. Come watch the live streams and whatnot. If you have questions, feel free to ask away. Go on the Discord, DM anything, you know, all that kind of jazz. Appreciate you guys. And yeah, we're gonna call it a night. I will catch you guys later.